Bossy in Porta Elisa is P2. Costo is P1. Bossy is P2. Best lap is a 7:19.485. Costo in Baluardo Santa Croce is first. Best lap is a 3:01.251. Bossy in Porta Elisa is P2. Costo from Canada in Baluardo San Salvatore is first. "45 minutes remaining in the session. P. Slug Elise, is P5 on standards. Bossy is P2. Best lap is a 3:02.898. Jonah Hacks is P4 on standards. P. Slug Elise, in Porta Santa Maria is P5. Hacks in San Frediano 1 is P4 on standards. P. Slug Elise, is 5th. Jonah is 4th. Pete, Slug Elise, is P5. Jonah Hacks in Porta Elisa is P4. Pete, Slug Elise, in Porta San Pietro is 5th. Bossy in Porta San Pietro is 2nd. Pete, Slug Elise, in Porta San Pietro is P5. "40 minutes remaining in the session. Jonah Hacks in San Frediano 1 is P3. Best lap is a 5:56.612. Bossy in Porta San Donato is third on standards. Best lap is a 2:59.928. Costo from Canada is P1. Best lap is a 2:59.023. Pete, Slug Elise, is P5. Costo is first. Hacks in Porta Sant'Anna is P2. Best lap is a 2:59.386. Pete, Slug Elise, in Porta San Pietro is fourth. Best lap is a 5:54.039. 35 minutes remaining in the session. Bossy is third on standards. Pete, Slug Elise, in Porta Sant'Anna is P4 on standards. Costo in Baluardo San Colombano is first on standards. Pete, Slug Elise, in San Frediano 1 is P4. Costo in Baluardo San Paolino is first. Pete, Slug Elise, is fourth. Bossy is P3. Slug Elise, is P4. Best lap is a 3:43.064. Jagunica is 8th on standards. Fossey is P3. Hax is P2. Minutes remaining in the session. 25 minutes remaining in the session. Pete, Slug Elise, is 5th on standards. Best lap is a 3:04.353. Ax in Porta San Pietro is 1st. Best lap is a 2:57.443. Slug Elise, in Porta Sant'Anna is P5. Ax in Porta Sant'Anna is 1st. Pete, Slug Elise, is 5th. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Jonah in Porta Santa Maria is P1. Slug Elise, is P5. Best lap is a 3:04.345. Axe is P1. P. Slug Elise, in Baluardo Santa Maria is 5th. Jonah in Baluardo Santa Maria is 1st. Best lap is a 2:56.470. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Bossi in Porta Santa Maria is second. Best lap is a 2:57.664. Jegunica in Porta San Pietro is P4 on standards. Best lap is a 3:00.258. Simon of the Desert is P7. Timo 1 is P6 on standards. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Jonah Hacks in Porta San Pietro is P1. Timo 1 in Porta San Pietro is P6. Best lap is a 11:48.297. Jonah is P1. Timo 1 in Porta Sant'Anna is 6th. Jonah Hacks is P1. Timo 1 is 6th on standards. Hacks is P1. Timo 1 in Porta Elisa is P6. Slug Elise is P6. Costo is P4. Best lap is a 2:58.949. Jonah Hacks is second. Costo is P4. Best lap is a 2:58.827. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Jonah is P2 on standards. Costo in San Frediano 2 is P4. Jonah Hacks is P2. Costo from Canada is 4th. Jonah in Baluardo San Martino is 2nd. Costo in Porta San Pietro is P4. Jonah in Porta Elisa is 2nd. Costo is P4. Bossi is P3. Jonah Hacks is P2. Pete, Slug Elise, in Porta San Pietro is 6th. Best lap is a 3:02.234. Bossi in Porta Santa Maria is 3rd. Jonah Hacks is P2. Benjamin Nash is 7th on standards. Best lap is a 3:46.338. Giulietta in Baluardo San Pietro ITC is 5th. Best lap is a 2:59.832. Timo 1 is P1. Best lap is a 2:56.409. Giulietta in Porta Elisa is P6. Timo 1 is first. Gregory Myers is P8 on standards. Simon of the Desert is 9th. The qualification session is at Circuito de Biliardi in Lucca, Italy. The wind speed is 5 km/h from the east-northeast. Gregory Myers is 8th. The qualifying session is now underway. Fosse from Sweden is 3rd on standards. Giulietta is 6th on standards. Pete Slugulis in Baluardo Santa Maria is 7th on standards. Costo from Canada in Porta San Pietro is P4 on standards. Jonah Hacks in Porta Sant'Anna is P2 on standards. Bossy is P1 on standards. Bossy is up 12.57 in Baluardo Santa Maria. Bossy is up 12.71 in Porta Sant'Anna. Bossy is up 12.76 in Porta San Donato. Bossy is up 12.74 in San Frediano 1. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Bossy is up 12.48 in Baluardo San Pietro ITC. Bossy is up 12.84 in Porta Elisa. Bossy improved his first with a 2:58.529. Benjamin Nash is second on standards. Best lap is a 3:21.935. 23.406 behind the leader. Ben is provisional pole with a 2:57.181. Pete Slug-Elise is fourth. Pete Slug-Elise improved his fourth with a 3:02.166. 4.985 behind the leader. Jonah is third up 0.20. Hax is up 0.10 in Porta Sant'Anna. Timo 1 is provisional pole with a 2:54.660. Benjamin is second up 0.09. Nash is up 0.05 in San Frediano 1. Bossy in Porta Santa Maria is third up 0.23. Bossi is up 0.20 in Baluardo San Pietro ITC. Bossi is up 0.45 in Porta Elisa. Jonah Hacks is P4. Jonah Hacks improved is P2 with a 255.827, 1.167 behind the leader. Simon of the Desert is P8 on standards. Simon of the Desert improved is P4 with a 258.009. 3.349 behind the leader. Costo from Canada in Porta Elisa is 8th up 0.57. Five minutes remaining in the session. Costo improved is 8th with a 300.751. 6.091 behind the leader. Timo 1 is provisional pole with a 254.122. Jerka S is P10. Jerka S improved is P10 with a 303.617. 9.495 behind the leader. Octavio 67 is P7 up 0.26 on standards. Jegunica is 6th up 0.04 on standards. Jegunica is up 0.17 in Baluardo San Salvatore. Jegunica improved is 6th with a 259.836. 5.714 behind the leader. Costo is 9th up 0.01. Octavio 67 in Baluardo San Martino is P8 up 0.89. Costo is P9 up 0.19. Costo improved is P7 with a 259.551. 5.429 behind the leader. Jerka S is P11 up 1.34 on standards. S improved is 10th with a 301.987, 7.865 behind the leader. Giulietta is 9th up 0.38 on standards. Giulietta is up 0.39 in Baluardo San Salvatore. Benjamin in Porta Elisa is third up 0.09. Benjamin improved is P3 with a 257.052, 2.930 behind the leader. Giulietta S is P10 up 0.84. Simon of the Desert is P4 up 0.02. Simon of the Desert improved is P5 with a 257.921, 3.799 behind the leader. Bossy is P4. Best lap is a 257.650, 3.528 behind the leader. Giulietta S is P10. Best lap is a 301.987, 7.865 behind the leader. Giulietta is P9. Best lap is a 259.836, 5.714 behind the leader. Greg is 6th on standards. Simon of the Desert is P5 on standards. The race session is at Circuito de Biliardi in Lucca, Italy. The wind speed is 4 km/h from the east-northeast. Timo 1 is P2. Jonah Hacks is P3 on standards. Benjamin Nash is P4 on standards. Bossy from Sweden is 5th on standards. Simon of the Desert is P6 on standards. Gregory Myers is 7th on standards. Costo from Canada is P8 on standards. Giulietta is 9th on standards. Giulietta S is P10 on standards. Race start. Hacks is P2. Gregory Myers is P6. Hacks is second. Chegunica is P8. Ben in Porta Sant'Anna is third. Axe is second. Bossi in Baluardo Santa Croce is P4. Jonah in Porta Santa Maria is P2. Pete, Slug Elise, entering the pits is 11th. Bossi is 4th, 0.5 ahead of Myers. Slug Elise, on lap 1 is 11th on standards. Bossi is 4th, 0.1 ahead of Greg. Benjamin is P5, 0.4 behind Greg. Myers is P4. Best lap is a 3:11.654. 4.917 off the fastest lap. Simon of the Desert in Porta San Pietro is 6th on standards, 0.5 behind Benjamin Nash. Costo is P9, 0.4 behind Jerka S. Simon of the Desert in Porta Sant'Anna is P6, 0.2 behind Benjamin. Myers in Baluardo San Donato is 4th, 0.3 behind Bossi. Bossi is 3rd, 0.3 ahead of Gregory Myers. Benjamin Nash on lap 2 is P5, 0.4 behind Myers. Pete, Slug Elise, on lap 1 is 12th. Greg in Baluardo San Martino is 4th. Bossi from Sweden is 3rd, 0.2 ahead of Myers. Ben in Baluardo San Salvatore is P5, 0.1 behind Myers. Costo in Porta Elisa is P9, 0.3 behind Giulietta S. Jonah Hacks is second, 0.9 behind Timo 1. Simon of the Desert is 6th on standards, 0.7 behind Bossy. Bossy in Porta San Pietro on lap 3 is 5th, 0.5 behind Benjamin Nash. Octavio 67 entering the pits is P12. Jonah in Baluardo San Paolino is P2, 1.7 behind Timo 1. Benjamin Nash in Porta Sant'Anna is P4, 0.3 ahead of Bossy. Simon of the Desert in Porta Sant'Anna is P6, 0.6 behind Costo. Simon of the Desert was 1.9 faster last lap. Jegonica is P7, 3.2 behind Bossy. Benjamin in San Frediano 1 is 4th, 0.9 ahead of Bossy. Benjamin was 1.7 faster last lap. Costo is P9, 1.0 behind Giulietta S. Nash on lap 3 is P4, 0.8 behind Greb. Costo in Baluardo San Pietro ITC on lap 3 is 9, 0.5 behind Giulietta S. Bossy in Porta Elisa on lap 3 is 5th, 1.3 behind Benjamin. Monkey is P10 on standards. Costo is P9, 0.8 behind Giulietta S. Costo is now 8th. Nash in Porta San Pietro on lap 4 is P4, 0.7 behind Myers. Costo in Porta San Pietro is 8th. Best lap is a 3:02.177, 7.863 off the fastest lap. Ben in Porta Sant'Anna is 4th on standards, 0.7 behind Myers. Pete Slug Elise in Porta Sant'Anna is 11th on standards. Costo in Baluardo San Donato is P8, 0.5 behind Giulietta S. Simon of the Desert is P9, 0.3 behind Giulietta S. Giulietta S was 8.0 faster last lap. Benjamin Nash is 4th, 0.5 behind Gregory Myers. Simon of the Desert in Baluardo San Martino is 9th on standards, 0.4 behind Giulietta S. Nash in Baluardo San Salvatore is 4th, 0.3 behind Myers. Giulietta in Porta Elisa is P6, 0.8 ahead of Bossi. Benjamin is P4, 0.3 behind Myers. Giulietta is P6, 0.2 ahead of Bossi. Giulietta is now P5. Benjamin in Baluardo San Paolino is P4, 0.5 behind Gregory Myers. P. Slug Elise, in Baluardo San Paolino is 11th. Benjamin Nash is P4, 0.1 ahead of Myers. Bossi is 6th on standards battling Giulietta. Benjamin in San Frediano 1 is P4, 0.5 ahead of Gregory Myers. Benjamin was 0.6 faster last lap. Pete, Slug Elise, is P11. Timo 1 entering the pits after 5 laps on standards is first. Benjamin is P4, 0.5 ahead of Greg. Giulietta in Baluardo San Martino is 5th on standards, 0.3 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Benjamin in Porta Elisa is P4, 0.5 ahead of Myers. Pete, Slug Elise, is 11th. Giulietta in Porta Elisa is P5, 1.0 ahead of Bossi. Benjamin Nash in Porta San Pietro is 2nd, 0.7 ahead of Myers. Pete, Slug Elise, is P11. Bossi from Sweden in Porta San Pietro is P8, 0.5 behind Giulietta. Simon of the Desert is 6th, 0.3 behind Giulietta. Giulietta in Porta Sant'Anna is 7th on standards, 0.6 ahead of Bossi. Giulietta was 0.8 faster last lap. Simon of the Desert in Baluardo San Donato is P6, 0.4 behind Giulietta. Giulietta is 7th, 0.4 behind Simon of the Desert. Simon of the Desert is P6, 0.1 ahead of Giulietta. Simon of the Desert was 11.7 faster last lap. Giulietta is 7th, 0.3 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Giulietta is P5. Best lap is a 3:01.147. 4.880 off the fastest lap. Giulietta on lap 6 is 7th, 0.5 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Simon of the Desert was 11.7 faster last lap. Giulietta in Porta Elisa is P5 on standards, 0.2 behind Bossi. Giulietta in Baluardo La Liberta is 7th, 0.5 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Giulietta is now 5th. Simon of the Desert in Porta San Pietro is P6, 1.0 behind Giulietta. Monkey in Porta Elisa is P9. Simon of the Desert in Baluardo San Paolino on lap 7 is P6, 0.3 behind Giulietta. Giulietta was 1.8 faster last lap. Giulietta in Porta Sant'Anna is 5th, 0.5 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Giulietta was 1.8 faster last lap. Slug Elise, on lap 6 is P10. Simon of the Desert in San Frediano 2 is P6, 0.6 ahead of Bossi. The leader has just finished the race. Axe finished first. Nash finished second. Myers finished third. Costo finished P4. Giulietta finished P5. Bossi finished 7th. Simon of the Desert finished 6th. Jerka S finished P8. Pete, Slug Elise, finished P10. Monkey is 9th. Monkey finished 9th. Bossi finished P7. Simon of the Desert finished P6. Monkey finished P9. Gregory Myers finished P3. Simon of the Desert finished P6. The race session is at Circuito de Biliardi in Lucca, Italy. The wind speed is 3 km/h from the east-northeast. Pete, Slug Elise, is P2. Monkey is 3rd on standards. Jerka S is P4 on standards. Simon of the Desert is P5 on standards. Bossi from Sweden is P6 on standards. Giulietta is 7th on standards. Costo from Canada is P8 on standards. Gregory Myers is 9th on standards. Benjamin Nash is P10 on standards. Jonah Hacks is 11th on standards. Race start. Monkey is second. Jonah Hacks is 10th. Octavio 67 is P12 on standards. Simon of the Desert in Baluardo San Paolino is P4. Octavio 67 in Porta Sant'Anna is P12. Pete Slug Elise is first on standards. Jonah Hacks is 10. Jagonica in Porta Santa Maria is P6. Nash in Baluardo San Martino on lap 1 is P9, 0.5 behind Myers. Pete Slug Elise is first, 1.5 ahead of Jerka S. Benjamin is P9. 0.1 ahead of Brett. Timo 1 in Porta Elisa is 11th on standards, 0.2 behind Hacks. Jonah in Baluardo La Liberta is 10, 0.3 ahead of Timo 1. Hacks is now 6th. Jagonica in Baluardo San Colombano is P4, 1.2 behind Jerka S. Jonah Hacks in Porta San Pietro is 6th. Best lap is a 3:15.753. 7.701 off the fastest lap. Jerka S is 3rd, 0.5 behind Pete Slug Elise. Timo 1 in Baluardo San Paolino is P7 on standards, 0.1 ahead of Hacks. Hacks in Porta Sant'Anna is 6th, 0.5 ahead of Benjamin. Simon of the Desert on lap 2 is P12, 0.5 behind Monkey. Jerka S in Porta Santa Maria is P3, 0.2 ahead of Jagonica. Chegunica in Baluardo San Martino is P4, 0.7 ahead of Costo. Benjamin is 8th, 0.2 behind Timo 1. Axe is 6th. Nash is 8th, 0.2 ahead of Timo 1. Timo 1 is 7th, 0.3 behind Greg. Jonah is 6th, 0.2 behind Myers. Ben in Porta San Pietro is P4, 0.2 ahead of Jerka S. Ben was 4.4 faster last lap. Axe is 6th, 0.1 behind Myers. Ben in Baluardo San Paolino is P4, 0.5 ahead of Timo 1. Axe in Porta Sant'Anna is P6, 0.5 behind Myers. Benjamin in Porta San Donato is P4, 0.3 ahead of Timo 1. Benjamin was 2.3 faster last lap. Chegunica is 8th on standards, 0.2 ahead of Jerka S. Benjamin is P4 on standards, 0.4 ahead of Timo 1. Slug Elise, in Baluardo San Martino is 2nd, 0.2 ahead of Timo 1. Costo is P9, 0.4 behind Jerka S. Timo 1 in Porta Elisa is 7th. Best lap is a 3:00.795. 3.531 off the fastest lap. Gregory Myers in Porta Elisa is P5, 1.7 behind Octavio 67. Pete, Slug Elise, is 3rd, 1.1 ahead of Jonah Hacks. Jonah Hacks was 2.7 faster last lap. Simon of the Desert is 9, 0.3 behind Jerka S. Costo from Canada in Porta Sant'Anna is P7, 0.5 behind Giulietta. Costo was 1.4 faster last lap. Simon of the Desert is P9. Best lap is a 3:01.366. 4.102 off the fastest lap. Costo is P7, 0.3 behind Giulietta. Simon of the Desert is P9, 0.5 behind Giulietta. LuccaRing in Porta Santa Maria is P3, 1.6 ahead of Timo 1. Simon of the Desert in Baluardo San Martino is 9, 0.6 behind Giulietta. Simon of the Desert was 11.6 faster last lap. Costo in Baluardo San Pietro ITC is 7, 0.5 behind Giulietta. LuccaRing in Porta Elisa is 3rd, 0.8 behind Timo 1. Giulietta is 6th, 0.5 behind Costo. Octavio 67 entering the pits after 4 laps on standards is P10. Monkey entering the pits after 4 laps on standards is 11th. Giulietta is now P7. Axe is 3rd. Simon of the Desert in Porta San Pietro is P9, 0.5 behind Giulietta. Giulietta is P7. Best lap is a 3:01.273. 5.489 off the fastest lap. Simon of the Desert in Porta Sant'Anna on lap 5 is P9, 0.3 ahead of Giulietta. Axe is P3 on standards, 0.5 ahead of Timo 1. Simon of the Desert is 9, 0.1 behind Giulietta. Timo 1 is 4th, 0.5 behind Hax. Giulietta in Baluardo San Martino on lap 5 is 7, 0.8 behind Costo. Timo 1 is P4, 0.3 behind Jonah Hax. Octavio 67 is 10, 0.3 behind Giulietta. Timo 1 is P4, 0.1 ahead of Jonah Hax. Jerka S is 8, 0.3 ahead of Bread. Jerka S is now 10. Octavio 67 in Porta San Pietro is 9, 1.4 ahead of Bread. Pete, Slug Elise, in Porta Sant'Anna is 5th, 4.1 ahead of Costo. Costo was 2.4 faster last lap. Jerka S in Porta Sant'Anna is P10, 0.3 behind Octavio 67. Pete, Slug Elise, entering the pits after 6 laps on standards is 5th. Octavio 67 is P9, 0.8 ahead of Jerka S. Pete, Slug Elise, is 5th. Best lap is a 3:02.014. 7.524 off the fastest lap. Jegunica in Baluardo San Martino is P7, 1.8 ahead of Costo. Costo in Baluardo San Pietro ITC is 6th, 0.5 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Octavio 67 in Porta Elisa is P9. Best lap is a 2:58.533. 4.170 off the fastest lap. Octavio 67 is now P10. Costo in Baluardo La Liberta is 11th, 3.4 ahead of Monkey. Costo was 5.4 faster last lap. Costo is now P10. Jegunica in Baluardo Santa Maria is P5, 2.5 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Octavio 67 in Baluardo Santa Maria is P9, 0.9 behind Jerka S. Jerka S was 2.3 faster last lap. leader has just finished the race. Bossy finished P1. Ben finished second. Timo 1 finished P3. Axe finished P4. Jagonica finished P5. Simon of the Desert finished P6. Myers finished 7th. Jerka S finished P8. Octavio 67 finished P9. Costo finished 10th. Monkey finished 11th. Pete, Slug Elise, is 12th. Pete, Slug Elise, is now P9. Pete, Slug Elise, is now P8. Pete, Slug Elise, is now P6. Pete, Slug Elise, is now 4th. Pete, Slug Elise, finished 4th. Simon of the Desert finished P7. Jonah Hax finished 5th.